Hey, how's it going, guys? I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic, and welcome back to the updated money guide for street racing motorsport family. And damn, that took a while to make it. I'm sorry. As I said in my off-road motorsport family guide that I'll make an updated money guide for street racing motorsport family. So here it is. In this video, I'll cover all the stuff that I mentioned in the previous off-road money guide, such as why should you go for this event, what is the loading system of 22k events and 19k events, an average time of the player to do any race, so how much can he make depending how fast he does, and should you actually go for 19k events. And yeah, that's pretty much I'm going to tell you. Let's start. Okay, so let's start straight with all the events because I know that's why you guys are here. I'm going to tell all the summary at the end of video, so please watch the video till the end. But I'm a good person and I'll still leave all the timestamps in description. As I will always say, spend the icon points in rich or popular to increase the usual money and followers you are getting at the end of the race. And yeah, spending the icon points in gold, fine and lucky will still not work until you have recalibrated the parts for these. Like seriously, I have seen this many times. The load is exactly the same, but after recalibrating and load digger set, then just to let you know that I'll spend no icon points for this video, so you guys can see how much money can a player make at least at minimum level, because everyone has different amount of icon points depending on their icon level in this game. So if I get more money from the races, then you might think that this guy is misguiding me. There are 3 events for street race that I'll show you. First one is Harlem West. This can be done in like 1 minute and 50 seconds with ease. So it is the shortest event in the 22k category and most easiest one to do. Doing this event for an hour can make you up to 730k, I think. That's the reason this is currently the best race to grind money and parts. Also, the loot is just incredible. This race will give you at least 1 or 2 gold parts at least each time you do the race. Next up is Motor Trend Classic Challenge. This is the shortest event in this discipline, which pays like 19k, but for me this race is not worth it. I can still make it more out of Harlem West because I can do it fast enough. I know that. I'm including it because this race can be very helpful for the player who just installed this game for the first time, not Harlem West, because I'm sure that the new player cannot do Harlem West under 2 minutes. Like, I'm sure about that. Which in that case, he will hardly make at least 660k, but this can make up to 730k for him. But only go for this race if you find Harlem West difficult. Like, seriously, I'm telling you, if you can do Harlem West under 1 minute and 50 seconds, then this race is just not for you. Obviously, you can make up to 750k with that time. Also, for the loot, only go for Harlem West or the next race I'm going to show you. Next up is the accident. Basically a time trial race after the first fake race, and yeah, the checkpoint glitch was patched long time ago. I'm pretty sure you can do this race under like 2 minutes, but to be honest, this race is really fun to do. I think you can do this race 5 seconds faster than the Harlem West, but not in my case, and make more profit. Honestly, I find this race most easiest one to do. I mean, driving a dude to the hospital on a straight road is not a big deal, and you can make up to 720k by doing this over and over again for an hour. And yeah, this is just another great race to farm money and loot. Decision is yours, Harlem West or the accident.
Keeps us But you're running out of time. If I could only reach your mind.
Alright, so drift, I can't tell you much about it. Like, no one drifts to grind money in this game. I mean, if you just want the loot, then you can do this event, which is the most easiest one and the best to get the loot. Yeah. And don't expect to get more than 661k in this until you spend the icon points in rich, because this time limit is just 2 minutes for all the players and no way in the world you can change it. Okay, coming up on a drag race, and the reason I've chose FDR Tribe is because in this event you just have to beat 11 seconds, and I know all of you guys out there can beat it with 10 seconds. If we compare that to 19k events, which are even worse, some of them take like 12 seconds to beat or 13 seconds to beat, which are very easy to do. I know that, but they are time consuming. Like, seriously, doing anything in shortest amount of time and getting maximum output, is that what we are looking for? Okay, so this hypercar event is just not for making money at all. It's just for getting maximum amount of parts as soon as possible. All the other hypercar races are pretty large, but this one is the shortest and pays like 22k per race. The only race to farm money with hypercar is of course New York. That's it. But just go for the Hollywood and get all the parts you need in the shortest amount of time. Good luck.
Three, one.
It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity.